Here we go, Heat 1 of the European Club Championship, semi-final 1. Ricky Johnson, Birmingham, is away on the first lap, with Chris Davis tucked in second, and Charlie Parr of Kesgrave seemed to have binned it on the third turn there. So it's Bowler chasing, Ricky Johnson is away. Chris Davis seems to have everything covered at the moment. We're into lap 3. Bowler just trying to assess the situation of how he's going to get past Davis for Newport. Charlie Parr bringing up the rear. Johnson definitely on his way to 4 points, and Davis really taking care of Mark Bowler here. The ex-British champion struggling to find his way by. He's going to have a little nibble. No. So that's it. Checkered flag. Johnson, Davis, Bowler, Charlie Parr for Kesgrave. On to Heat 2. And we have Ryan Jones off gate 1 for Newport, Ben Mould off gate 2 for Birmingham, Lucas Nowacki, Horspath, and Zach Payne off of 4. Zach Payne immediately looking for drop, and it's a great gate by Ben Mould, who clears gate 2. Ryan Jones, who is now tucked into second. He's got Lucas Nowacki really powering around the outside as we're into lap 2. Kesgrave's Zach Payne definitely looking for a way through, but it seems to have settled down. Ben Mould's got 2 to 3 lengths as we're in lap 3, and we're going to be heading into lap 4. Ryan Jones got this one tucked in on a plate for the 3 points. Although Nowaki's having a look at the inside. It's a clean pass. Ryan Jones is a bit out of shape there, and that looked nasty. That looked really, really nasty. The safety fence seemed to give way, and Ryan Jones is has a bit of an issue. There's definitely concern for him, and the medics are on the scene. Bob Prince, the referee, is on the scene, and that looked nasty. Let's hope he is going to be okay. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of concern for Ryan Jones. Here we go for Heat 3. We have Lee Galley of Newport off of gate 1. Chris Timms off 2 Birmingham. Owen Johnson gate 3. And little Luca Woodhouse, who is not to be messed with, off of 4. But it is Chris Timms who's made the start. This will be Birmingham's 3rd win on the trot. Lee Galley tucked into 2nd place, with Kesgrave's Luca Woodhouse in 3rd. Owen Johnson 4th. Chris Timms has got 3 to 4 lengths as we go into the 3rd lap, and Galley now has Luca Woodhouse pushing around the outside. He's caught the curb. Owen Johnson slips into 3rd. Lee Galley has now pretty much secured a 2nd place for Newport. Owen Johnson now sitting for Kesgrave's Luca Woodhouse, who's trying on the outside. A little bit of contact. Checkered flag. Well, here we go for Heat 4. We have Dan Bock off 1, Paul Hurd off 2 Birmingham, George Horsley gate 3, and Noah Woodhouse for Kesgrave gate 4, and Hurd makes the start, and he's away. Dan Bock coming up the inside, a bit of shoulder barging, plenty of contact going into turn 3. George Horsley, but it's Noah Woodhouse who's going to secure 2nd place now. Paul Hurd is well out in front. Woodhouse is chasing, but the battle seems to be at the back, with George Horsley from Horspath into lap 2. Dan Bock giving chase. Paul Hurd into the last lap, and Horsley's off. Horsley's front end seems to just wash out in front of him. That gives Dan Bock a secured 2 points for Newport. Paul Hurd 4 points. So here we go for Heat 5, with Birmingham leading on 16 points, Horspath 8, Newport 8, and Kesgrave have had all their gate 4s with 7 points. And it is Lucas Nowacki of Horspath leading after 1 lap. Ricky Johnson tucked into 2nd place, pushing him hard. Luca Woodhouse of Kesgrave 3rd, and Bock of Newport 4th. Nowacki's really got this one under control. Johnson really doesn't need the win. 3 points is better than ended up on his backside, so he's just going to sit there. Nowacki's away. Luca Woodhouse settled into 3rd, and Dan Bock is going to collect the 1 point. Heat 6, Bowler 1, Woodhouse 2, Mould 3, Galley 4. Tapes malfunction, and Bowler didn't like that, did he? Here we go for the Heat 6 rerun. Bar off of 1. Horspath have got 12 points. Woodhouse off of gate 2. Kesgrave have 9 points. Ben Mould off of 3. Birmingham have 19 points. And Lee Galley off for Newport from 4. They have 9 points too. It's Noah Woodhouse with a great gate. Ben Mould keeping him honest. That's one lap gone. Bowler lurking ominously in 3rd place and Lee Galley in 4th. But it's Woodhouse completing 2 laps. Ben Mould tucked in 2nd. Bowler not really making any progress on the 2 in front of him. 1 lap to go. And it's Noah Woodhouse of Kesgrave gonna take the 4 points. Well done to him. Ben Mould 2nd. Here we go for Heat 7. Horsley off of 1. Parr off of gate 2. Timms 3. Callum Goward 4 for Newport. Tapes are up. Timms comes across hard on Horsley. As they're coming together, a slip of pedals and the whistle goes. So here we go for another rerun of Heat 7. Waiting for the tapes to rise, and it's Horsley off of gate 1 and Timms cleans from 3 and leads down the back straight. Callum Gowan's 2nd, and Parr and Horsley coming together, but it's Charlie Parr that comes out in 3rd place for Kesgrave, and George Horsley certainly looking like Bartosz Smarslik at the back. Chris Timms leading after 2 laps. Newport's Callum Goward. And Charlie Parr of Kesgrave really looking for a way past, trying to drive up the inside. Horsley looking for the drop and comes through for 3rd place. Kesgrave Charlie Parr at the back. So it's Timms, Goward, and this is going to be a bit of a tussle to the line. And it's Charlie Parr going to get it. Well done. There we go for Heat 8. Jack Ellis off of gate 1 for Horspath. Zach Payne for Kesgrave, gate 2. They are lounging in 4th place at the moment with 13 points. Paul Hurd off of gate 3. And Chris Davis Newport off of gate 4. But that's a great gate by Zach Payne into the lead. Paul Hurd cruising around the outside into 2nd place. But it's certainly Zach Payne leading the way for Kesgrave after 1 lap, coming up to take 2 laps and into their 3rd, and there is a little bit of a tussle between Jack Ellis and Chris Davis at the back here. The Newport rider definitely looking at wanting to pass the Horspath rider, and it looks like he's got the power to go round and stun him. Excellent riding by Chris Davis, secures the 2 points for Newport, but that's a win for Zach Payne. On to Heat 9. Noah Woodhouse off gate 1, Owen Johnson gate 2, Callum Goward gate 3, and Mark Winwood a change for Birmingham. Well, it's Noah Woodhouse off of gate 1, down the back straight, and he's going to be leading quite comfortably after 1 lap, with Owen Johnson of Horspath slotting into 2nd, and their battle for 3rd and 4th is between Callum Goward and Newport and Mark Winwood. And Mark Winwood is not going to be happy being sat at the back and being ridden around the track, so he is obviously going to have a little go at Callum Goward. Here he goes around the outside, and that's excellent riding, plenty of power down the home straight to put the Newport rider into 4th place. Well done Mark Winwood. And a little finger point number 1. Here we go for Heat 10. Luca Woodhouse, Kesgrave, they have got 23 points. George Horsley from Horspath on gate 2. They've got 19 points so far. Newport is Chris Davis. They have got 16 points. And on the outside is Ben Mould from Birmingham, who is having a go down the back straight at George Horsley. Birmingham have 31 points at the moment in this semi-final. So George Horsley nicely looking after the race here. Ben Mould just seems to be tucking in. Luca Woodhouse looking menacing, but it's Mould round the outside of George Horsley. Turned the power on, put the turbo to Max, and off he went. And George Horsley looks to be struggling, and Luca Woodhouse, what a great ride by him as well, comes storming on round for the 3 points. On to heat 11. Zach Payne off of gate 1, Mark Bull off gate 2, Dan Bock off gate 3, Chris Timms off of gate 4. Oh, Timms looked as though he moved then, and will be deducted 1 point for moving at the start. There we go for the rerun of heat 11. Zach Payne off of 1, Bowl off 2, Bock off of 3, and Chris Timms with the big gate off of 4. But it's Zach Payne, and then a little bit of a clash there between Timms and Bowler, a little bit of shoulder barging, but nothing over enthusiastic. And this will do Kesgrave quite well, because they need to get back on terms with Birmingham, and this will bring them up to 30 points if Zach Payne can take this all the way to the checkered flag. Birmingham will be on 33 points, Horspath a little bit further back on 23, and Newport will be on 19. So this is certainly a good win for Kesgrave and Zach Payne. Gate 12, Charlie Parr gate 1, Nowaki gate 2, Lee Galley gate 3, and Mark Winwood gate 4, and another tapes malfunction. Here we have the rerun of heat 12. Wait for the tapes, and it is Lucas Nowaki with a great gate off gate 2 over Charlie Parr, Lee Galley of Newport in 3rd place, Mark Winwood chasing up the rear. So it's Lucas Nowaki off after 1 lap, chasing the 4 points, with Charlie Parr keeping him very honest. It really is 2 races in 1 in heat number 12. Lee Galley keeping his eye on Mark Winwood. Mark Winwood certainly would like to get past Lee Galley, Birmingham being in the lead. Here he comes. Lee Galley got that covered. That's the end of lap 3. So we have Lucas Nowaki chasing on to the 4 points. Charlie Parr 3 points. On to heat 13, and the scores at the moment are Birmingham on 38, Kesgrave on 33, Horspath on 27, and in 4th place Newport on 20 points. This is heat 13. Ricky Johnson off gate 1, Lee Galley off gate 2, Zach Payne off gate 3, and Owen Johnson off gate 4, and they're away. And it's a good start by Birmingham's Ricky Johnson. Zach Payne has tucked into 2nd place. 3rd place Lee Galley, and 4th place Owen Johnson, who's looking up the inside. That's 1 lap gone, so they're on to the 2nd lap. Ricky Johnson definitely just powering away, and Zach Payne sitting for 2nd, with Lee Galley having a look on his inside to make sure Owen Johnson isn't going to make the pass. He's looking up the inside at the line, but no, he swaps and he'll try a different tack to get past Lee Galley of Newport around the outside, and that's a good pass.
Well done, Ricky.
Zach Payne realising that Owen Johnson's on his tail, but he's going to quite easily get 2nd place from Owen Johnson. Heat 14, Ben Mould off of gate 1, Dan Bock of gate 2, Charlie Parr gate 3, Owen Johnson gate 4. There's a big movement by Dan Bock. Oh, I think that's enough to get excluded. Into the rerun of heat 14, 3 riders only. Waiting for the start. Wait. It's Ben Mould into the first turn, out of the 2nd corner, couple of lengths on Charlie Parr. Charlie Parr is definitely going to chase down Ben Mould. Kesgrave really do need the points here, although they are secured in 2nd place. Owen Johnson in 3rd. 2 laps gone. Definitely Charlie Parr having a look. Ben Mould just securing his place, doing enough into the 3rd lap, and Owen Johnson having a look at Charlie Parr now. I think that's the way it's going to finish. Ben Mould 4 points, Charlie Parr, Kesgrave 3, Owen Johnson 2. On to heat 15, Chris Timms off of gate 1, Chris Davis off of gate 2, Noah Woodhouse gate 3, and Lucas Nowaki off 4. Kesgrave really need to be keeping up with Birmingham here, because although they have secured 2nd place pretty much, always nice to get one over on your rivals. But it's Chris Timms after 1 lap who's heading away. Noah Woodhouse in 2nd, looking for Lucas Nowacki of Horspath. And Woodhouse just seems to be settling in for second place. Chris Davis at the back. Chris Tim's definitely got this one in the bag. It's whether Nowacki can make any head road into... No, Woodhouse just misjudged that corner. Nowacki's at the inside. And he's done him. Good ride by the Horspath rider. Here we go for Heat 16. Paul Hurd from Birmingham on Gate 1. Callum Goward, Newport, Gate 2. Luca Woodhouse, Kesgrave, Gate 3. Place off for 4. And Paul Hurd is away on this first lap. Callum Goward tucking into second place. A little bit of an altercation at the back there. Luca Woodhouse has secured third place and looking for second. There's a great switch at the back there. But Luca Woodhouse tries to react and comes a little unstuck with the back wheel slipping, but is trying to regain his position and goes round him, and that's a great ride. No, Woodhouse, your little brother is on fire. He's now chasing Newport's Callum Goward. He's going to have a go. No, we're on to the last lap, and it's going to be Paul Hurd taking the spoils. On to the nominated heats. This is Heat 17. Chris Davis off Gate 1, Ricky Johnson 2, Mark Bowler Gate 3, and Luca Woodhouse off of 4. And they go into the first turn, and it's Bowler using his... pick on some of your own size there, Mark Bowler. It's Ricky Johnson away. That's one lap done. Chris Davis, and Bowler comes steaming up the inside and says thanks very much. Defends his line from Chris Davis of Newport. Luca Woodhouse in 4th position, but it's Ricky Johnson got at least 6, 7, maybe 8 lengths. Bowler second. Chris Davis now trying to consolidate his 3rd place from Luca Woodhouse. Luca Woodhouse having 2 on the trot here, not given much room by Chris Davis. He's going to have a go around the outside, and is he going to make it? Yes, he is. That was a good ride. 18 and Lucas Nowacki off of Gate 1, Charlie Parr 2, Chris Timms 3, and Dan Bock off 4. And Timms makes the gate, and he's come across, and Lucas Nowacki spread-eagled on the track. Doesn't look that happy, does he? But he'll be out for the rerun, I'm sure. He'll want to get his own back. Restart of Heat 18. Lucas Nowacki will definitely be worried about Chris Timms coming off of Gate 3 after the first start of this race. Here we go. And Nowacki, that's a bit naughty by Lucas Nowacki. He takes Timms out. Charlie Parr is away, and by the looks of it, the 2 riders at the back are not happy with the first turn. It's Charlie Parr leading the way from Nowacki, and by the looks of it, Chris Timms is not happy. Dan Bock is in 3rd place. Nowacki comes up the inside of Charlie Parr to take the lead. It's a bit of an odd Heat 18 into the last lap. Nowacki leading, Charlie Parr 2nd, Dan Bock 3rd for Newport, and Chris Timms making his way back to the pits, and Charlie Parr having a little bit of a look in, but Nowacki for the 4 points. Heat 19, Noah Woodhouse of Kesgrave. Gate 1, they're on 45 points. George Horsley is on Gate 2 for Horspath, they're on 42 points. Lee Galley lining up on Gate 3 for Newport, they're on 28, and Mark Winwood for Birmingham on Gate 4, and they have 58 points. And Noah Woodhouse is away. A little bit of argy-bargy on the first corner. George Horsley giving Mark Winwood the big E down the back straight. He's not really going to move Mark Winwood off the line. Noah Woodhouse is away for the 4 points. Lee Galley tucking into 2nd. Being chased down now by Mark Winwood of Birmingham. That's 2 laps gone. Woodhouse is away. Lee Galley really has to keep Winwood at bay. He needs eyes in the back of his head. Just going to start the last lap. Kesgrave are going to get the 4 points. Is Lee Galley going to secure 2nd place? 3 points for Newport. Winwood not really challenging. That'll do ya. We go into the final race. Paul Hurd off of gate 1, Callum Goward off of 2, Lily Parr off of gate 3, and Jack Ellis off 4. Nice gate by Ellis around the outside, and Lily Parr's coming up the inside. She takes second place from Callum Goward. And there's a bit of a tussle down, and Lily Parr's the meat and the sandwich there, and Jack Ellis takes down Callum Goward there, who's not happy. But it is Paul Hurd going into the second lap. He's having a good look behind him, see what's going on. Jack Ellis in second, Lily Parr in third, and Callum Goward is going to go round and collect his 1 point for Newport. Paul Hurd leading, Jack Ellis second, Lily Parr of Kesgrave third, and that's the checkered flag. Thanks very much for watching this European Club Championship semi-final. Final scores for today: Birmingham 64 points, they qualify for the final, as do Kesgrave on 54 points. They both race later on today. Horspath unfortunately missed out with 46 points, and Newport missed out as well on 32. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time.